Good day, beautiful people. Welcome once again to your favorite program, our favorite program, The Conversation, coming to you from TV360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Nelson Ekujumi, and I have here with me in the studio today Richard Adeyinka Emmanuel, the CEO, Data Homes and Research Limited. Richie, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year once again and happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, our esteemed viewers, today on The Conversation, which you all know is a topical issues program centered around happenings in Nigeria and in the diaspora. Top of the bill today, we'll be going into the diaspora, and it is to look at the 47th President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump, and his policies with regards to the rest of the world. Like we all know, President Trump secured a return to the White House in what looked like the miracle of the U.S. You remember we had the miracle of Daman when Nigeria came from 89. Nigeria came from 1-4 down to equalize 4-4, and now won the match against Russia. But right now we have the Daman of the miracle of the U.S., where Donald Trump, who was the 45th president, lost to become the 46th to Joe Biden, but today is the 47th president. And Donald Trump has signed a lot of on the first day of his inauguration, he signed about 300 executive orders.
Yes.
And part of those orders had to do with his campaign promises. For example, he talked about immigration. You and I know very well that Trump has always, clamored against the influx of illegal immigrants into the U.S. Right now, people in the U.S. who are immigrants, who don't have the legal papers to be in the U.S. are in trouble. A lot of them are being deported, and as we speak, many more will be deported. He also, signed executive orders with regards to the birthright issue, whereby anybody who is born in the U.S. becomes automatically a U.S. citizen, which is embedded in the U.S. Constitution. And fortunately for us, some states have taken Trump to court on it, and the court has given, an order stopping that executive order in the interim. But be that as it may, Trump has made it very clear that his mantra, like he has always done, which every government or every president should do, is that America first. Yes.
And to that extent, I salute him. Although the situation looks messy, I consider it as the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's look at the good. For me, the one that deals with the gender.
Okay,
male,
it
female,
said that the Constitution recognizes
only
two
male
genders.
and female.
Female.
In fact, I love him for that. I love what he has done. There is a need to put a stop to the madness going on. You see that America has a way of affecting the whole world.
Absolutely.
What happens there are people in Africa, in Nigeria, they are already adopting and showing this LGBTQ and all of that. And so the fact that this will help us to correct to an extent, that's madness.
Gladdens the heart.
Gladdens the heart. I love it. The natural order of things, even for those who don't believe in God, is that a child will either be a male or a female.
Absolutely.
Even in animal kingdom, rats, cockroaches, all of that, they come in male
or female. Yeah.
So then human, with our level of thinking, how do you now accept the fact that some people say, no, I want to get married to my fellow man, or a lady, I want to get married to a fellow lady. I mean, that is against the natural order of things.
Yeah.
So no matter what anybody wants to say, I salute Trump for that. And he is bold to come out and say, I will do this, and he's doing it. No matter whose ox is God, he doesn't care. And I love it. Somebody must come out and stop the madness. That alone, I give him kudos. The good, that's the good. The bad, America is pulling out from World Health Organization.
Honestly.
And stopping some fundings, particularly to HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis, and the rest. That is not good enough, in my view. Although, when we say we are independent, we should be independent.
But the world has become a global village.
It is a global village.
You know, we have this saying in our local parlance, Yoruba, that when the right hand washes the left and the left washes the right,
both become clean.
They both become clean.
Yes.
And like former President of Nigeria, MK Abiola, said, he said even in America, they don't clap with one hand.
You must clap with two hands. Yes, I agree that all hands must be on deck to prevent or even reduce the issue of HIV/AIDS and other health issues that will confront humanity. However, like you have said, this mantra is America first.
America first.
So all the resources of America,
and that should be the mantra of any government anywhere in the world.
Yes.
The mantra of your people first.
First. Put
before
your
anybody.
people first.
Yes.
Put your country first.
Yes.
You know, we should start.
Even Nigeria, we should be Nigeria first.
Now, we should even salute them. It is not easy to contribute money and say, go and give it to other nations to prevent. Everybody now, Nigeria National Orientation Agency must now go back to the drawing board, put campaigns. People must now be conscious of their health, what they do. Don't expose yourself to HIV/AIDS and tuberculosis. Take care of your health. There is no funding coming from anywhere to bail you out. And as a result, live responsibly. Now, every country must sit up now. Although it is painful that America, that is leading the world, is pulling out of this all-important
international collaboration and cooperation.
It is not, however, it is not even the first time that America is pulling out of an international
It could even this America's this Trump policy of everything but America could also be a wake-up call to make the rest of the world sit
up and then take care of your own people.
Yes, take care of your own people.
And then your people must live responsibly. Anything that will expose you to HIV,
danger, what have
you need to now know that no funding is coming from anywhere.
No free lunch.
No free lunch anymore. Sit down, protect yourself. If you must indulge, protect yourself. If not, stay away.
Yes.
Because nothing is coming to save you. So it's a wake-up call for every nation now. That no free lunch anymore.
And Richard, you know, is that as much as anybody will want to say, I'm not a fan of Donald Trump.
Oh, sure.
I was against his actions when he was the 45th president. But looking at some of his activities in office so far, I will tell you for free, most people are beginning to fall in love with the guy. You know why? Because the guy is
especially the Americans.
Yeah, not only Americans, even some of us who were staunch critic of Donald Trump, is that Donald Trump has made it to be such that, look, my country first before anything else. And I think, for example, look at what he said. He said the era of people turning America into waste dumping ground is all over.
Gone.
He said, come and start. You know, in the past, American companies were even going to Asia to establish and bring the. He said, no.
Come and establish
America so that we get the taxes and the
So
revenues.
why won't the Americans be happy?
Yes.
No wonder the guy won with a landslide. Why won't they be happy with him? Come so that you will employ our people.
Our people, there will be prosperity, yes.
That is, for me, I love it. Yes, it will impact the rest of the world. But at the same time, everybody should borrow a leaf from what the man is doing. Take your country, put it above every other thing. If anybody is signing any bilateral trade agreement with you, put your country first and say, come and establish it so that you can employ our people.
Yes, create wealth, create
look at the clothes we wear. Before, we used to have textile industries everywhere.
You talk about in Lagos here, you have the Solo textile.
All the way to MP.
Up to Ogba. Even we had it in Ikorodu.
Yes.
You know, it's Solo.
Chemtex and the rest.
But today,
they are gone.
We import everything.
We now import everything. So now we've had the textile industry that was thriving in the past.
Do you know the number of jobs that industry created?
As a 17-year-old, My uncle took me to Aflon, the subsidiary of Half
Half
Prince.
Prince.
Aflon was at the back of Half Prince.
In Isolo.
My uncle was in 5-star.
Can you imagine?
5-star was running. Opposite.
We also had the
Aswani.
Aswani textiles.
Opposite, they were running. Beside you have Royal Spinner.
And most of those companies
Church
had
Gate.
morning shift, afternoon shift, and
Throughout.
evening shift. They were running 24 hours economy.
Even during Christmas, New Year, they will pay people for overtime to come and work because those big machines
Must continue working.
must continue to run. So you have people. Then my area in Itire, all the young boys. Once you finish, you will have somewhere
to
before you
yourself.
even think of what you want to do with your life. You will have somewhere to engage yourself in, and we were doing well. Nigerians were buying, and that Aflon was even exporting part of his
Yes,
product
to our
to Bombay
neighbors.
in India, to Manchester in England, servicing the UK area. So that is something I know very well. MP was running GDM at Toyota. MP was running the ATM along after Lasma. You have ATM there, and you know, our people were working. Now those things are gone. We must, any bilateral agreement we may be signing with any other partner, come and establish your textile company.
Yes, so that our people will get jobs.
The owners of Half Print, the building is still there.
It's still there. Look at the industrial estate in Ikeja. They have all become religious
that is it.
homes now.
So now our president should borrow from Donald Trump. Put your country first. Put your people first. Your people need employment. Our teeming youths need employment. They are leaving schools. They are leaving technical colleges.
Yes, we are producing graduates every day.
So they must be engaged.
Engaged, yes.
So you too, put Nigeria first. Put Nigerians first. Come and establish.
Richard, you know, the beauty of it is that when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu assumed power, one of the things he embarked on is this economic pilgrimage. And a lot of presidents say, what is he looking for? Today, people can take a cue from Trump. That Trump, like President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is saying, bring your money here and invest.
Yes. Because we have the population.
We have the a 200
population
plus.
No matter
there's
how
nothing you bring to this environment. That's
that will not thrive.
That will not thrive. The people are just there.
So our presidents, I love what Trump is doing. He will teach other presidents a lesson or two that put your country first, sign contracts, come and establish, and then so that our people can have jobs.
Then I think it is also important for us to admonish our brothers. Because one thing, people have continued to slam Trump for the immigration policy. One of the ills bedeviling our country today is that we have a large influx of illegal immigrants. People, and any society that harbors illegal immigrants is a security time bomb.
Yes, that's the ugly side of things that probably is doing the
citizenship
that is now cancelling. That is
the courts, and even 22 states have risen up against
deportation of illegal immigrants. So that is where things become so ugly.
And the illegal immigrants should regularize their stay,
yes,
so that they can plan their
because
country.
Our people that they are deporting, you see, our people also do things
in the extreme.
Now, some people will, the moment they land in America through the Japa, they say, "Thank God, oh, I'm leaving the hell, oh, I'm now in." Now that there is uncertainty in the land, it is not only in the US, mind you.
Everywhere.
Hostility is beginning to gather for immigrants.
All over the world.
All over the world.
Even in Europe now, immigrants are becoming.
That is it. You can imagine that even the Brexit.
Yes.
That even affected fellow European countries.
Yes, fellow European countries.
So it is not easy anymore. There is no safe haven anymore. That
the land is not green anywhere. It is the people that can make it green.
Yeah, so we must think more
of Africa,
yes, of Nigeria,
yes,
how to make it work.
No
matter what we face,
yes,
no matter how hard things are,
yes,
we must face it and defeat it,
yes,
and make our country
because
great.
like you know, like there's this book by is it by Robert Greene? no, it's not about green. Titled "Tough Times Don't Last."
Tough people do.
But, so
Ziegler.
our people must recognize that whatever we are facing, a time will come, we'll look back and
Yes. Politicians are fighting. How should that affect your mental
we're like,
health?
how did we,
How should that push you to say, I
Yes.
want to japa?
Yes.
Because politicians are fighting.
well, ladies and gentlemen, this is how far I want to go. We want to go on a short break right now. We'll be right back. Please continue to watch the conversation coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. We'll be right back.